Today I wanted to talk to you about productivity and self-development. Self-development is so important because you don't want to live last year like this year and like next year. Some people spend their entire lives just turning their wheels and they wonder, is there more to life? Is there something else? Do I have to keep doing the same job that I don't enjoy? Or what do I have to do to feel happier inside? Personal development is so important to each and every one of us. When we decide to put personal development first in our lives, so many wonderful things happen. So how do you prioritize personal development when you're a really busy person? Let's say you have children and a full-time job and you want to do this and you want to do that. Where can you find the time? You have to choose your priorities. You have to make your own personal and spiritual development a priority in your life. How you can do this is pretty simple, actually. So in the morning, before you wake up, before your feet hit the ground, say a prayer of gratitude. And then have a book. Me personally, I usually am reading 3 or 4 books at the same time, which I absolutely love. And they're all geared towards development, either personal development, spiritual transformation, spiritual development, something like that. I truly believe we are body, mind, and spirit. And so many people give that lip service, but they pretty much ignore the spirit. We can't ignore the spirit. If we are supposed to be getting better as people and to be evolving, if you really want to feel happy and feel joyful in your life, you cannot neglect your spirit. So every morning I pray, I read something from a personal development standpoint, which can usually be about personal healing, childhood stuff, relationships, something like that. So it's more of like a mental and psychological development. And then also I do spiritual studies every single morning. This starts my day off right. It really gets me in that love mindset or frame of mind to where I'm really trying to just be a channel of love, and everything I say and do, my actions are very important, as well as my thoughts. Our thoughts create our reality, and we want to make sure that we're thinking the good thoughts, that we're not spiraling down into that negativity that we as humans can always tend to do. So check your thoughts and focus on the priorities that you have. Think about this. If you could project yourself into the future in 10 years, what do you want your life to look like? And whatever that is, write that down. The tool of journaling, I journal every single day and I absolutely love it. It helps me process my thoughts. I dream, I think about things I want to accomplish. I ask God for guidance and how do I fix this and all of this. Think about your life in 10 years. Where do you want to be in 10 years' time? And when you can visualize that in your mind, then start working back from that point. Like, what do you have to do to get to where you want to be in 10 years? What does that mean? If you continue to live your life spinning your wheels, not doing any type of personal development, not working on your spirit, not working on your mind or your body, then you are going to be exactly where you are today, and maybe even worse off if you don't act. You have your life. You were given this beautiful, beautiful gift of your life. No one else has the privilege of living that life for you. So your choices and your thoughts and your actions, they matter. So I encourage you today, develop a morning routine. So be that reading, like I said, personal development, spiritual development, an exercise routine to get your body moving. I happen to prefer exercise later on in the day, not bright and early in the morning, but whatever that is, make sure that you're including that. Make sure you're seeing yourself as the whole person that you are, and then working to improve each and every area of your life. Now, Small changes are easier than big changes. I read something actually this morning in a devotional that said that when they were originally working on the San Francisco Bridge, they wanted to change it to make it more earthquake sturdy. And they decided, the engineer said, we can't take out and replace and work on more than 2 rivets at a time. So if we're only taking out 2 at a time, the consequence is so small. You know, the change is so small, but it's a significant change, and we'll work our way through until we get all the rivets done. So if you think about that, you can implement small changes in your life without it being very perceivable. And yet, in the end, it's going to create a masterpiece. So I encourage you, create a morning routine for productivity, for learning, for achieving your goals. Do these things and you're going to see how much better life feels little by little.